This video has been brought to you by the Jubi Dimension merch store. The current president of Studio Pierrot recently did an interview and talked about how Demon Slayer has played a major influence in Studio Pierrot's switch from long-running production to a seasonal production. So let's take a look at what he said and how I think it will affect the Boruto anime. I think Demon Slayer was a major turning point for the anime industry. It was a high-quality work that took a lot of time and a generous budget to make. It was a big hit when it aired, attracting people from a wide range of age groups. I watched it, and before and after Demon Slayer was announced, I felt that we had to change the way we create things. Furthermore, other studios were creating high quality works on similar scale, and Japan has an environment where it can be watched on commercial television. I think it's definitely wonderful to create one work for a long period of time like Studio Pierrot has done up until now, but at the same time, big budget and runtime costs comes with big risk. However, I wonder if I can compete with works that are made using this new method using the same method as before. It will probably bring down the brand, and you don't want that. Pierrot and I want to be number one. With this in mind, the entire company worked together to create a new anime when creating Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. Pierrot's new attempt was successful, and Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, which aired one season in 2022 and one season in 2023, was well received for its high quality. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War has received a huge response overseas. When I go to events overseas, I'm treated like a hero. However, all Pierrot employees have changed their mindset and are serious about making this work. The Crow Doesn't Show His Master, which has been airing since April, is also a work created in this new style. So please pay attention to it, as well as many series that are currently on hiatus. Please look forward to the future work of Pierrot, who is taking a new challenge of creating new animation. Now, since this interview, there has been an excitement in the fandom for Boruto to come back as a seasonal anime, including me. But there's some people that are not keen to this, honestly. I don't know why, but the major problem in fandom is that the adaptation style. Will all the episodes be manga content alone, or will there be anime original content as well? So let's talk about it. I think the best move will be to include the anime original content. The Boruto manga doesn't cover all the story, it covers the most important part. But in the last two arcs in Boruto Naruto Next Generation manga, when Kishimoto took over, we had a few chapters that were only building up the upcoming story, but with the monthly schedule, I think it's very uninteresting to me and the other readers to get a chapter that doesn't significantly develop the story. So converting these chapters to episodes will be more of a better option. Okay, now let's talk about the development for the side characters. We don't really see them in the manga, but surprisingly we got to see Team 10 in the latest chapter of Two Blue Vortex. And to be honest, I really like the way they were shown. I don't really want to wait 1 month to see the side characters being developed, but instead I would prefer to see them participate in the major part of the story, like what we see in chapter 9 of Two Blue Vortex. Now for the development, I won't mind watching a 5 episodes arc that will develop them in a proper way. And I say proper way because the Boruto anime, the arcs that they give the side characters are really bad. I don't want to see them chase a bear. I want them to get a good villain that will actually get them stronger and develop that ninja mindset instead of just chasing a bear and friendship shit. I don't want to see that. Okay, switching topic. Now, how should each season be structured? Well, for an arc with 20 to 24 episodes, and that's going to be a bit of a stretch because the Boruto manga is monthly and that's 12 chapters per month, and stretching that into 24 episodes might be a bit of a stretch, to be honest. But let's say it's 20 to 24 episodes. Maybe the first 5 or last 5 episodes should be dedicated to side characters, and that's the way I would do it. Or depending on the current arc in the manga which the season is adapting, if there's a turning point where the side characters are coming in and they are going to get a new power up, you should say, maybe then put the development arc between. Only then I think they should cut the current manga arc and then put it inside. That's the only way. Now, lastly, let's talk about animation. We all know episode 189. It has been a blessing and a curse, to be honest. But if the anime comes back seasonal, I want that art style. I think that art style is going to be perfect for the darkness of Two Blue Vortex. I don't want that shiny, colorful, baby-looking art style. I genuinely don't want it. I actually hate it. Or the ending 23 art style. I would accept that. I really like that art style. Even though it's a bit shiny, I like the way that how the characters are presented in this more mature fashion. Like, Now, I know 90% of you, when you hear seasonal anime, the first few animes that come to mind are Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, and they're really, really good. And I want Boruto to compete in that animation and storytelling style. But there are also some really bad anime, like Tokyo Revengers, Season 1. I can't talk about Season 2 and Season 3. The animation was really bad, honestly. Like, it was like some parts of the taijutsu fight in Tokyo Revengers were really sticky, like you can tell, like, the keyframes alone were drawn. But yeah, I want Boruto to be on par with Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man, but they will need a really good schedule. Like 1000 Year Blood War, it was really good. Season 1 was really good, I enjoyed it. Season 2, there were some parts I really didn't like, but it was still really good. It's much better than what Boruto get on a regular. So yeah, I would accept that. But when it comes to animation, time is much more valuable than budget. Budget still plays a part, but time is much more important. So for us to get that Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man type animation, we need a good schedule, and we can't expect a season every year. Maybe a year and a half, maybe? Yes, I will accept that. Going on to 3 years? No. 10 years? No. That's every 2 years? Maybe. Like, I was joking about that 10 years part because of Bleach, but yeah. I would accept a 2-year interval between each season. Tell me your thoughts in the comments. I know, like, maybe because I'm a bit more analytical with my thinking recently, maybe that's why I can accept 2 years, but I know a lot of people want the Boruto anime to come back right away, and their emotion is taking over. But yeah, tell me what are your thoughts in the comments based on this interview and what you think I think about how the anime should come back with the seasonal format, how the story should be structured. And yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments. We greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace!